Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to show you this incredible 1920s Cutex collection that I bought on eBay and talk a little bit about the history of nail polish and Cutex. And if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. This is a channel where I talk about all things vintage, fashion, and beauty. And if you love those things, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the big red button below. Also, please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I do a lot of behind the scenes stuff and I love getting messages from you. And I actually did start a new Instagram account because my old one got hacked. So I'd love it if you could go over and follow me on my new one. I linked that below as well. Alright, let's jump right in and talk about the history of Cutex, and I can show you my 1920s Cutex collection. So I always love going on eBay. It's basically what I do every evening is I look on eBay, I search for vintage cosmetics, different vintage cosmetics lots. Sometimes I'll just even search a brand. For this one I was kind of interested in Cutex, so I decided to go and just kind of search vintage Cutex on eBay, and then I came across all of these incredible vintage Cutex items. They weren't even that expensive, and they're incredibly old. They're all from the 1920s. Even one brochure says 1919. So let's jump right in. I'm going to show you what I found. To start out, I'm going to read you a little paragraph from Complex and Cosmetics to give you a little bit of a perspective on Cutex and kind of the history. And I love this book. It kind of I always find so much useful information in it when it comes to vintage cosmetics, and it helps me kind of date the products that I find on eBay as well. In the early 20s, only 25% of American women manicured their nails. By the 1930s, this number had risen to 75%. Cutex lured new customers with cheap sample manicure sets advertised in women's magazines. The 1920s fashion was for painting the middle of the nail only, leaving the tip and half moon white. Clear nail polishes came in cake and powder form. Paste and liquid varnish provided gentle transparent tints. Getting different dates, but I read that Cutex started in 1917. When I bought one of these lots on eBay, they were saying some of these items were from the 1950s. But now that I'm looking in my textbooks, as well as this little brochure, and it says copyright 1927, I'm finding the exact same products that I have here in the 1927 brochure. So I'm going to start with the oldest item. I believe this one goes with this matching brochure. This one is from 1919. As you can see, the box is very old. This is the Cutex 5-minute set. So this is the one that they were talking about in Complex and Cosmetics. I'm not seeing a date on this, but it definitely looks like Art Deco, probably 1920s, even with her, you can see kind of the illustration. Even just, if you saw my other 1930s video, you can tell kind of a popular look in the 1920s and 30s. I don't know, this just looks 1920s to me. And the brochure that goes with it, I'm not 100% sure because this one also has an Art Deco look, so I'm definitely torn. They both came inside of it, so I can't tell which is which. But this one comes with Cutex powder polish. I find this very weird. It says you kind of put the powder on your palm and then buff your nails with it. It doesn't say to mix it with water or anything, so I find this very interesting. I opened it, it's like a light pink color, so this is the Cutex powder polish. And then it came with like a Cutex nail white. This is for whitening and cleansing under nail tips. Apply with manicure stick. And then it comes with this metal manicure stick. But this one is by Cutex as well, but it has a pencil underneath. So I think you could also use the pencil under your nails to whiten it. Or apply the stick. This is very old. I believe this is from the 1920s as well. And then it came with this really interesting plastic piece, and it looks like you rest your nail on it while you apply the paste. And then it comes with a vintage pair of nail scissors. These look super old as well. And then, I can't believe it, it still has the nail files right here with the Cutex wrapped around it. So I was really excited to get this piece. I mean, honestly, even the box alone to me is incredible, but the fact that I still have everything intact inside, the powder, the nail white, And when you look at the old photographs in combination with the brochures, it's just a true piece of art in my opinion. And it's just, even looking through this old book, it's so interesting to see all of these old Cutex products and how they told you to apply manicures back then. So I'm trying to look inside to see if I can kind of see any familiar items. Really, it's hard to say because I'm seeing this one's from 1919. Even the 1919 one has a similar products as this lot here, which is similar to the brochure from 1927. So it's hard to really date these because they're looking similar in terms of the packaging. So it's hard to say. And this is the different manicure sets, the Cutex manicure sets. So there's the Cutex compact set, traveling set, and the boudoir set. Into my next lot. The person on eBay said this was from the 1950s, and I know 100% sure that it's not, just because of the packaging, and definitely has that Art Deco look to it, as well as my reference photos from these brochures from 1927 and 1919. So the first one is the Cutex Cake Polish. This one is weird. The box is all still intact, and it says to rub the cake on the palm of the hand and polish by passing briskly over nails. I'm not really sure why they want you to rub it on the palm of the hand, but as you can see, it's like a white cube and it still has the Cutex tinfoil on the outside, and it's saying just to rub over your nails and polish them. And then on the palm of your hands. It's very interesting. Maybe it's more like a nail buffer, but I thought this was really cool. It kind of looks like a big eraser, but it's very powdery, and it's perfectly intact in the box, which is crazy to me. So that is the first item. It's the Cutex Cake Polish in this set. I also have the Cutex, it's kind of like a cuticle remover. You're supposed to soak your nails in it. It's perfectly intact. I'm going to see if there's any instructions inside. It just came with a little bit of gauze. So there's nothing inside at all. There's no date on it. And you're supposed to put like the cotton on it and then wrap it around your cuticle, and it's going to remove your excess cuticles. Definitely from the 1920s as well, based on the information that I see found in my brochures and my different beauty textbooks. Lastly is this Cutex nail white. Really like the pink tube. It says squeeze a small quantity under each nail, spread evenly under the nail with an orange stick, and wipe off the surplus cream. The nail white remove discoloration underneath the nails and leave them snowy white. And it is perfectly in the box as well. Everything is intact. So that is it for my vintage Cutex lot, I believe from the 1920s, early 1930s. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you may know how old these are, I'd love to know your thoughts. These are kind of my guesses from what I found. And yeah, I'm just curious, do you guys still use Cutex? I'm trying to think if I even saw any of their nail polish available today. I don't even know if you can buy Cutex. Now I need to do some research. That would actually be another interesting video. So let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!